Hold on. I'm gonna change this over to there we go. I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna put on that Dune music. I think that's the way to go. Dune Awakening music. Okay. Okay, so I am in the process of... I'm gonna grab a bunch of water here and then head back to the other location. Let's drink up here. Do I have my bottle maxed out? I do. What do I need to take with me? Let's grab this granite. Let's grab... How much copper can I... No, I can't take that much copper. Alright. Let's grab that. Let's grab this. How close can I get to maxing out my inventory? Oh, let's grab some fuel. How about the capacitors? How about the servos? Can I combine these? I guess not. Okay, that's about got me maxed out. Refine the copper before moving it. That's a... Yeah, I got the nerd in chat. I'm trying to think, is there anything that you need copper ore for? That's fine. Hold on. Is that music too loud? I think it is. Time. We don't have to worry about the sandstorms tonight. How do you know that? Is that what the weather forecast said? Shoot, I almost feel like there's a storm happening right now. It's all like sandy and weird.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yep.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Oh, because the big one is tonight?
The basin is a pretty big... Zoe and I go back a long way. Ever seen a thopter get snatched by a worm?
I watched a video today talking about basically changes and additions that are coming to the game. I guess the devs have a Q&A coming up, but they've been out on either social media or Reddit or wherever, like answering questions, and in general, it just kind of sounds like they've got stuff in mind on stuff they're wanting to do and all this and that, and sounds like the next vehicle they want to put in is some kind of a tank. So the night before the big storm, is it always this dusty? Just seems like it's super dusty. I guess some players are unhappy with the PvP and they want the PvP to be better. So I think they're like looking into that. So where did Jay put down a base yet then? Oh, yeah, that must be his right there, maybe. All right. Let's have a look here. Oh, I forgot. Did I... Okay, I do. Oh, the radio volume is a different volume. You heard players dislike the size of the deep desert. It's too big and doesn't encourage PvP. What I heard today was that they want more stuff in the deep desert, and I don't know if it was the deep desert and the PvE zones are apparently getting more tiles. So we'll have to see. Iron is a cool guy. He takes my rocks. Wait, what'd that just say? Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing here is I'm thinking about having right here be a garage. This will be the front door where you walk in. So let's place another row here to get started. Need to figure out how far back I'm actually gonna go here. This is not ideal. Wait, is this the same? Whoa, 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 time out. It's really hard to see when it's dark out. Is this the same material? I don't... What did I just put down? Timeout. What did I just put down? And what was I using before? That's rooftop. Thought I was using this before. It's really, it looks like it's two different colors, but I can't 100%. What is this madness? That's a fabricator. Doo doo boo doo boop 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 boop. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I'm doing shelter. That's my problem. That's my problem. Okay. That's why that didn't line up. Okay. Wait, what? That doesn't look right either. I didn't think I was doing chroma facility, but okay, let's check it. Who's over here making noise? That doesn't look right either.
All wrong. Tear it all down. Start over.
Yes, boss. This has to be right, though. It's weird to me that it's looking like a different color, though. Anybody got a flashlight? Or wait a minute. Maybe it looks like that because of the way the rotation works? That can't be it. Could it be?
Yeah, you have it 90 degrees off, and then your other floor is covered in sand, so it looks different.
I'm gonna cover you in sand. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Oh, sand gets everywhere.
All right. Do I want to go one further? I think I do. Yeah, let's go one more. Crap. There we go. Okay. So, out front here. Do I want to do one of these deals? Like that. This is our second base. Or do I want to keep that open? That's the question. Wait, let me just put this down. We'll see how I like it. Yeah, that'll work. We'll play with that, and then we'll do a ramp up to here. Okay. Now, let's switch over to wall mode here. Wedge walls, inclines, specials. I do like the wide door. We'll put the wide door. Actually, no. I guess I'm not doing a wide door now. That's got it. That's the outer face. Okay. Now, what is this? Okay, that's like an inner room passageway. Okay, I see. Oh, wait a minute. Since I have these curved things, I need to do a curved... Is there a curved wall with a, Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah. There's a curved wall with a window.
There is anything you can imagine. The ultimate building game.
Are you liking, kind of what you're seeing from the building so far?
That's decent. I think they need to add a little decoration type stuff, but they'll get there.
Well, I think a lot of it is also unlocks. Like, you gotta go find the stuff. Who the heck is bombing the place?
There's a spice explosion.
I know a lot of unlocks are actually unlocked by doing lands raid stuff. Any idea who's building over here?
I'm assuming that's
We think
Shinobi.
it's Jay.
I gotta watch my water.
Yeah, do be careful. I don't have much water right now because it's all tied up in refining resources.
Is this for your tauntaun? We're on a desert planet. You gotta ride a dewback.
Well, if you see one, let me know. Let's go back to window mode here. Okay. So this is half wall, right? Yeah, that'll work. So this over here is gonna be my garage. Wait, no, let's do a full wall on that. Let's do a full wall on this. And then I'll put in a door. Like right there.
What happened to this wall right here?
Go back to, let's see here. Okay. So let me check the outside here to make sure this is... All right, let's go to inclines. Ramp. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to test that to see if that actually works. All right, that's stairs to get up into the base. All right, let's see. Let's make sure this ramp works. I feel like that's a little too steep. No, I guess it works. Yeah, so this flooring is different. What the heck did I do? I gotta move this 3 thing. Okay, so now what I want is you're gonna come through the door and there's gonna be a staircase that goes up. Although I might actually be, am I out of materials here? Is there a way that I can increase the incline on this stair? Oh yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay. Now this I haven't fully thought out yet on how the heck I want to do it. Let's see here. I need to adjust height. Or do I gotta put in some, like, pillars? Let's see here. That doesn't seem very tall. What is this other one here? That's a center column, and this is a corner column? Can I raise this up? Here, let's do this. Let's add that down there. But I need this to go into like a second story. So do I do that with a column? Or maybe I do it with these pillars. Okay, now that I have that down, let's go... Is there a way to connect that? Yeah. Wait, how'd I do that? Oh, wait, is it blocked? It's acting like it's... Oh, crap, do I gotta remove that now? Hold on. My water's getting low again. Might actually be blocked by me. Let me scooch over there. There's got to be a way to get it to snap to this upper section here. I'm just not quite sure how. How much water do I have? Oh, my suit's almost maxed out. Yeah, let's just drain out my suit water. So it's snap. So I guess this isn't considered foundation. I think that's my problem. Can I raise and lower this? Pillar top. Doesn't seem like that is how you would do this. Walls, roofs, inclines. I feel like okay, I guess this is considered a roof. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong here. Okay. I guess I can just do it like this. So I'm actually doing roof pieces instead of... Now, just to confirm, I can't... Okay, okay, we're doing flat, okay. I see. Floor, oh wait, floor. Oh, floor is under roof. Well, alright, I didn't know that. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Now we know. Maybe before I was placing floor tiles down there instead of roof tiles. I don't know. Who's to say? I'm gonna need a special piece for that there. We'll figure that out here in a second. No, 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 no. Okay. And I finally ran myself out of granite. Oh, wait, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna bonk my head on that. Actually, I might even keep that. That might work. Okay. So, yep, that ran me out of granite, so now I gotta go get more. I'm gonna see if I can...
Best place to get granite is to take your bike and just go over to the shortest crossing between this area and Western Vermilius Gap, and then there's plenty of granite in Western Vermilius Gap.
Fort.
Shortest crossing would probably be the rock cluster just past the rock cluster with the outpost.
Oh, I gotta be going to the construction tool, I think. I need... What is this?
Oh, also, you were asking about flashlights.
Yeah, I know there's like the glow stick things or whatever, but...
No, so this is just on my belt, and I just hit a button and it activates.
I guess I do got some blood on me. All I hear is pop, 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 pop. Where were you going, Agent Iron Spider? I think I'm going the wrong way. Back into inventory for you.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big... Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Scavenger territory. Gonna cost you a few Solari.
Wait, what did I just... Oh, time out.
Alright, suit yourself. Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big place. Mir's place? Yeah, Thopter's always warmed up. Let's go.
Alright. I'm just going back to the other base, because at the other base I have water and whatnot, so it's easier to farm over there. Hard to stay in this zone when I don't have what I need. But hopefully with another trip or two, then I'll be set up finally. And I can farm blood over here real easy. Whoa. Yeah, I'm maxed out on water over here. Let's refill my container. Take a little drinky drink. Okay, I maxed all that out. So let's go farm some granite and farm some blood. What am I carrying right now that has got so much freaking weight? Is it all this plant fiber? How many bandages do I have? 11? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I technically have 5 skills. But I'm just gonna hang. Let's do this. I'm gonna take this stack. I'm gonna split it. Yeah, we'll just store half of that. Okay. Let's go do some quick farming here. And actually, bike, I don't need you. Necessarily. Alright, let's go. Whoops. Well, hello there. What are you doing around these parts? That's right. I know it's Raji. She doesn't want to talk to me.
Eyes on enemy.
Farming copper ore to finish your bike. Oh, cool. Classic Raji. I don't really need any fuel cells, but whatever. There's usually some decent money in these chests. That body just disappeared. People building their bases over here.
Identify yourself.
You identify yourself. Farm blood first, and then we'll farm all the granite that I need. Here's all kinds of copper right here, Raji. Copper for days.
Enemy found.
Enemy neutralized. There's an enemy camp way over there. Sometimes those rocks right there throw me off of regular spawns. See, I'm seeing copper everywhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's a... I am gonna farm this until my inventory is full. That's my goal right now. And then hopefully I'll have enough to complete the baseline structure of my base. The sun's coming out. That's good. Chat, should we try and listen to some of the in-game radio? I see... Well, actually, the really funny thing about the in-game radio thing is I did a tweet where I did a screenshot and I said, like, hey, most people don't realize that this game has an in-game radio station. And I, like, tweeted at the devs and stuff like that. And then today they did their own post, which I thought was kind of funny. I just wish that one of the radio stations were just like I'm okay if there's like an announcer that comes on and talks about the weather or whatever, but I feel like the ones I've listened to are nothing but non-stop radio dramas. So I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. I'm not the biggest fan. But somebody online was saying today that, like, apparently the radio stations have, like, a ton of lore.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
In 8 hours. Oh, that's copper. I don't need copper. Oh, you're talking about Imperium Classics? What? Do that again. It's just like Claire Obscure. I hit my dodge button or my parry button and it didn't happen. I don't know. Oh, I haven't been here yet? Oh, look at that. get good. Ooh, there's some granite down here. By the way, last night in Claire Obscure, I got to the, we'll just say the land of the dancing ladies. Taco Bell, that sounds amazing. Well, actually, I have not gone to a Taco Bell or Taco John's in probably like 20 years.
There's someone here. Attack!
Oh, I'm maxed on blood. All right, cool. I should run that back home real fast. Just so my container is percolating. Oh, you farm those guys for levels? Well, I would think that they wouldn't be good for farming because they're flying people, and so you can't hit them with normal moves. But did you have your like your instant action shot thing was one-shotting dudes? What on earth is Taco John's? Wait, what? Taco Bell and Taco John's is essentially the same company. And funny enough, in this town, there are both, because they're competing companies. Like Hardy and Carl's Jr.? No. Hardy's and Carl's is literally the same company. They just use different names. So this is, in this case, it's literally two different companies. But they both do essentially the same menu. Here, take all the blood, and I will take all the water. Thank you. Okay, I still got quite a bit of farming that I can do, so let's roll. Bonk. Actually, I should head up the other direction. Let's try and find some shade to farm in. Who be this? I'm curious, how many people are actually on our server right now? Server is at 86% capacity. Which actually that number seems off to me. It's a tad over half full. I don't want to be in the sun. Whose bike is that just sitting up there? Or is that a busted bike? Might be a busted bike. Okay. Oh, that's... Yeah, this one's busted. It's also floating. Do. Wait, how did I take fall damage from that? That was like 2 feet. I think I need to get back down towards the ground. I'm up here too high. Don't know if there's gonna be any spawns up here. I don't know if I trust the floaty system to, like, not kill me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that still hurt a lot. So this radio station is literally just all music, and it's no commentary at all. Here, let's do this. This is some video game music right here. So I'm at 604 granite. We can do more. We can do more. don't you come over here and fight. Sometimes I hear like a flag waving or something like that, and I'm like, that sounds like footsteps. Did I max out my blood already? Damn. Look at that big ship flying in the sky there. What you being all cranky for? Jeez.
Always with you. It's Vox Atreides, the voice of the Duke.
Well, look who it is.
Come on.
Not much of you.
Enemy.
What is this, like Mortal Kombat music?
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Alright, I gotta be getting close. Okay, I'm in the red. I've got, what? 728? Oh, I do remember from the Q&A that I was talking about earlier from the devs. I think this thing that we're doing was mentioned. Like somebody mentioned like, hey, it's kind of rough, like moving bases. Like, are you guys planning on doing anything to like fix that? And I think they said something about like exploring ideas, but as of right now, they didn't have any plans. Copper. All right, are we close? I can do more. You know, I'll grab a fuel cell. This radio station just quit broadcasting or what?
And now, another revealing episode of Through Their Eyes. First-hand accounts from the front lines, presented by your host, Redondo Monroe. Today we find ourselves at the storied bastion known as Helios Gate. Redondo sits down for an exclusive interview with Captain Marcus Amstrad of the Fighting Fifth.
Captain Amstrad, thank you for joining us today. We've heard first-hand accounts from soldiers like Sergeant Creel, who've shared the brutal realities of life on the front lines. Can you tell us about the recent campaign in the Haga Basin, and what the strategic gains there mean for House Atreides?
It is an honor to be here. Our operations in the basin are ongoing, but critical to securing a crucial foothold in the region. This operation underscores the strength and resilience of our forces, and our unwavering commitment to justice and honor.
Captain, while securing the Haga Basin is indeed significant, we've also heard about the heavy losses endured by our forces, including the illustrious unit known as Gurney's Own. Can you speak to the toll this so-called War of Assassins is taking on our troops and their families?
Look, Redondo, war is never without sacrifice. But it is through these sacrifices that we uphold our values and protect the future of House Atreides. Our troopers understand the importance of their missions, and they complete them with honor and integrity. The morale of our troops remains strong, and their families can take pride in their courage and dedication.
In previous episodes, we've heard how brutal some of these missions have been, and about the emotional toll on our soldiers. Sergeant Eric Thorne, for example, described the chaos and loss during the final days at Three Rock Station. How do you address the concerns of those who feel that the cost of this war is too high?
The cost of freedom and justice is never too high.
Exactly.
The mission we complete, every campaign and every sacrifice we make, brings us one step closer to a lasting peace and a brighter future for House Atreides. Our troops are well trained and well prepared to face the challenges before them. And they do so with unwavering resolve.
Captain, some have raised concerns about the ethical implications of our tactics and the impact on civilian populations. How do we ensure that we maintain our moral high ground in this conflict?
House Atreides has always held itself to the high standards of the Great Convention.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with that.
That's
That's 1,000.
Uphold the principles
Granted.
of that treaty. Any deviations from the standards are swiftly addressed and corrected. Our commitment to honorable warfare is unwavering.
There have been reports of war crimes committed by Harkonnen forces, as well as allegations of misconduct by our own troops. How do we respond to these allegations and ensure accountability?
The Harkonnens are known for their brutality and disregard for both human life and any type of agreement between the houses. But we do not stoop to their level. Any allegations of misconduct by our troops are thoroughly investigated, and those found guilty are held accountable. However, it's important to remember that our forces are under immense pressure, and mistakes can happen. We must focus on the bigger picture, and the ultimate goal of victory and justice.
Captain, what message would you like to send to the families of our soldiers and the subjects of House Atreides who may be struggling with the hardships of this conflict?
To the families and citizens of House Atreides, I say this. Stand proud. Your loved ones are fighting for a noble cause, and their sacrifices are not in vain. In time, we will emerge from this confrontation stronger and more united than ever. Trust in our leadership, trust in our soldiers, and trust in the principles that have guided us for generations. Together, we will prevail.
Thank you, Captain Amstrad, for sharing your perspective with us today. Your words remind us of the strength
Okay.
and resilience of
I am
House
maxed out on
Atreides.
water.
That concludes our interview
go
with
back to the
Captain
new
Marcus
base.
Amstrad. As we continue to navigate the complexities of this conflict, let us honor the bravery and sacrifices of our soldiers and strive to uphold the values that define House Atreides. Join us next time for another episode of Through Their Eyes.
You have listened
Shinobi
to
tried to
another
rob me
episode
right
of
there. Did you guys see that?
Through Their Eyes. First-hand accounts from the front lines, presented by your host, Redondo Monroe.
Dune, the battle for Arrakis.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yep.
Music to my ears.
Back
The
to
basin is a
here,
pretty
back
big
to the trade
place. Zoe and I go
post.
back a
Let's
long
go.
way. So, ever seen a thopter get snatched by a worm? That's why we're gonna fly high on this.
Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, no. Somebody on eBay just sent me a message about my Cyril Karn. Let's see what they said. Probably, hey, would you take $100 for your $400 card? And my response is going to be, no. Let's see what they say. Yeah, that's exactly it. $100? No. I put in the message or the description of that card that I ain't taking offers. It's $400 or you're not getting it. So Jalen, do you have like wind water things up yet? Or are you still working on it?
This is Tolliver Cam, your faithful communist crier, spreading the word of the Duke and reminding you that hope is not weakness. Real strength is acknowledging that it's okay to strive for and even expect a better day. We've got to approach every fresh sunrise as an opportunity to renew our bonds and strengthen our commitment to a brighter future. A future governed by hope and not fear. This is Tolliver Cam from the heart of Arakeen.
Tolliver Cam.
Through your day.
View from a mountaintop. The song of the sea. Our faithful brother, that ever-present roar, companion to those dreamers of jagged peaks of long ago. Eyes towards the distant stars. Visions not of glory, but of light and hope across the darkest voids. Now, beneath an empty sky,
How much fuel do I have in this thing, by the way?
Fly. Dreams fulfilled, but lost. Light and hope.
Oh, 16 days? Okay,
By
I'm good.
darkness deeper than was known.
All right, let us
And lost as
continue
well
the
in
building
desert.
project here.
Empty as can be. The song of that far away sea.
Let's see here. There's lighting. Dun, dun, boom, boom. This music is weird. This music is like not very Dune-ish, but I guess maybe the people of the universe, this is the kind of music they listen to? I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? All right. See if I can get this finished before it gets too hot out. I gotta build like another whole section of walls yet. Okay, so what can I do with these? Do I gotta do, hold on, is it this? Or no, wait, is there like, oh yeah, here we go. Rounded inward this. And then we gotta rotate it. Is that right? Perfect. Perfect. Did you? Okay. Now we gotta build another section of walls. And then we put on the... Well, actually... Okay, over here... This is gonna be my Omnithopper landing pad. So for now, I'm just gonna close that off. And we'll deal with that later. I think that is gonna be my plan. So I can just land the copter right on the roof. And I know that at some point there's like a force field thingy that you can get. I don't think I have that yet. So, let's see here. I think we gotta do... I wonder if I just want to slap in a door. Let me see here. I don't need to slap in a door right there necessarily. But we could slap in a door right here, at least for now. And then let's just do like this. And then let's switch over to this wall. So we have all these like windows. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna like completely redo this. And then I need this guy. And then do I have like a little half wall section here? Let's see. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's not do that. Demo that. Thank you.
Dune, the battle for Arrakis.
There we go. Somebody's blowing up something. Game, if you tell me that I'm gonna run out of resources before I get this done, I'm gonna be very upset with you. No, no, no. Don't do that. Okay. So that all looks good. Now let's roof this place. This is where I really, really wish there was... a top-down view for this, because I don't really know... how the heck this is gonna look. See, now that corner piece looked just fine. Can we just have everything like overlapping with this? It's so weird. Oh, I guess I do it like that. I guess that works. Now, where's this corner piece at that I had? Do I have to like rotate it? Hold on. How do I do that? Oh, this is messy. How the heck did I... Was it that? I don't think it was that. Actually, you know what the thing to do here is... Hold on. I got an idea. As I'm gonna watch my water very carefully here. Let's do this. Let's build so I can do this from up here.
And now, the inaugural episode of a brand new series. It's The Young Guardians.
So yeah, what corner piece did I use
Gather
on
round,
this?
fair listeners, as we join our story on the eve of destiny for 3 young lives. 3 faithful aspirants to Duke Leto Atreides' fabled House Guard prepare for their final test at the War Gymnasium. A test that will challenge their training, their courage, and define their future as defenders
Oh wait, is it this?
of House Atreides. Our story begins
That doesn't look right,
on the
though.
Armatura Green at the Cala City campus of the Atreides War Gym.
Nope.
It is here where the finest young aspirants are honed into noble house troops.
Shields up! Shields up! The honor of House Atreides rests on your shoulders! Defend yourself! You can't serve the Duke if
I think it's this, but I gotta
Among
rotate
the
it.
recruits, 3 stand out. Taran, a farmer's son with unyielding determination. Lyra, a
How do
skilled
I
sharpshooter
rotate
born
you?
into poverty. And Aemon, a 5th-born
Seems like it's not
Atreides
working.
cousin, striving to exceed the lofty expectations.
I'm pretty
that
sure that's
come
what I
with his
used
name.
right here, though.
I won't let you down, Lyra.
I wonder if I gotta do the
Too
corner
hard to
pieces
fail now.
first?
Keep your focus,
'Cause
Taran.
it's like
We'll get
having
through this
problems like
together.
snapping.
Come on now, we've got a real chance to graduate top of class. But Taran,
See that? It's
Lyra,
like-
and Aemon are not the only ones vying for the top spot. Another group of cadets, led by the
All right,
arrogant
let's
and
start
cunning
over.
Aiden, has been their main competition and antagonists throughout their time at
I
the
wonder-
War Gym.
Well, if it isn't the
That's gonna look
golden
really
boy
weird if
and
I...
his
Okay,
peon
just for science.
patrol. Tell me, Aemon,
Yeah, see, that doesn't
how
work.
does it feel to coast on your family name?
Shut up, Aiden. He's earned his place just like everyone else.
Oh, Lyra, you're still here? I guess your folks found someone else.
Okay,
to milk
let's
the
destroy that.
goats.
It's not worth it, Lyra. Focus on the test. We'll show them all what we're made of.
As the aspirants ready themselves for
Wait,
graduation,
change the mode to
only
Peace
the final
Picker?
test stands in their way. A grueling 2-day endurance race to the summit of Mount Sayubi.
Where's that at?
Known
Peace Picker.
as the Peak of Valor Challenge. Ancient tradition states that the aspirant team planting their flag atop the summit first will be named top of class.
Come on, keep it up. We're almost there. Just a little bit further.
Watch out for that loose rock.
Where?
As Taryn and team near
It's
the
one of the
summit,
modes, like,
Lyra's
oh,
footing gives way,
I see what
and
you're
she
saying.
Slides roughly to a ledge below.
Go on without me. Plant the bloody flag.
So,
Atreides leave no man behind. Hang
are you
on,
saying I
Lyra.
like click on that and then?
Meanwhile, Aiden and his group are hot
Okay,
on their heels.
that's not what I want to do
and
though.
seize the opportunity to rush to the summit.
Come on, you maggots. Dig deeper than you ever have before. We're almost there. Yes, we did it. I told you those losers didn't stand a chance.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry I slowed us down.
Can I?
Don't worry about it. We're a team, remember?
Despite their best efforts, Taryn, Amon, and Lyra finished second in the challenge.
We
No.
may not be top of class, but we did right by our friend, and nothing will diminish that.
The day before graduation, Taryn and Lyra ventured into the lecture hall to return a borrowed tome.
There we go.
when something
Okay,
strange
now we're
caught their
cooking.
eye.
Now we're cooking.
That's strange. The light's on in the Commandant's office.
But we just saw the Commandant on the green.
Then, who's in there?
So can I put
Aiden,
this?
What are you doing here? None of your business, peons.
I think I'm.
I was just leaving anyway.
But Taryn had noticed that Aiden slid something under his shirt.
The Commandant's
Gonna like
code book.
stick. I think I need a different piece here.
Aiden just put it under his shirt.
This maybe?
Amen.
Oh
Amon,
crap.
You won't believe what Lyra and I just saw.
Aiden is a thief. He stole the Commandant's
Nope,
code
not
book
that
from his
piece.
office.
My
Oh,
older brother
that piece,
quizzed
probably.
me before. I thought it was nonsense at the time. He was asking
Yeah,
about a
there we go,
possible
okay.
Harkonnen infiltrator in our aspirant class.
I am designing
was
the most
just
like
giving me a
complicated
hard
roof
time,
here.
But yes, Aiden is the infiltrator. He must be.
But what are we going to do about
Okay,
it?
I think that
Leave
goes
that to
there.
me.
And then I go back to
The graduation ceremony is a grand
can I
affair.
use
As the
this
Commandant
piece?
presents deployment orders to the well-deserving class. Called to the stage, Aiden and his group walk triumphantly up the aisle.
No, I
expecting
gotta
to
use like a
receive
different
top
piece
of
here.
class honors.
I told you, fools, who would end up on top.
Is it that piece?
Aspirant Aiden.
Okay,
You
yeah,
and
that
your
works. That
group
works. All right,
are
yeah.
hereby
All right.
charged with espionage and treason against House Atreides.
Now that does not work there
No,
though.
this is a misunderstanding. Unhand me.
And since this is wartime, the articles of Canley are clear on the sentence.
Let's see.
As for the rest of you, you have all proven yourselves true warriors of House Atreides.
What
You have
is
earned
this?
The right to wear the Duke's coat of arms.
Oh, this is a
and
hatch?
uphold the responsibilities and traditions that come with it. Stand
Huh.
tall, for you are the future of our house.
As Aiden and his group are led away
How do
by
I
military
fill that
police, Taryn, Amon, and Lyra
I don't think that's
rise
right.
together with the rest of the class, proud and vindicated.
Oh, I gotta drink some water, otherwise I'm gonna die.
Actually did it.
It's not about the accolades. It's about doing what's right.
And so,
That's the problem with this is I get focusing on building and I'm like, oh, I'm dead.
Shoulders, our young guardians go forth as true soldiers of House Atreides.
I guess all that's left for us to do is unseal our orders and see where we're bound.
Wherever we go, I just hope we're together.
Shall we open them at the same time? On 3. 3.
That's
2,
not the same thing.
1.
Let's not do that.
Arrakis.
That's it then. We're going to war.
We're going to war.
Join us next time on The Young Guardians as our heroes continue their journey, facing new challenges as they uphold the legacy of House Atreides. Until then, remember, honor and loyalty are the true marks of a warrior.
Gotta figure out what the right piece is here for this. I keep hitting the wrong button, which isn't helping. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, yeah. Now here we go rounded. We do... what piece would it be? Let's see here. Actually, hold on. Well, I mean, it would be this piece right here. Hold on. It'd be like one of these. Yeah, there we go. Can we rotate this? Yeah, there we go. That's that. Yeah, I am definitely making this as complicated as I can, but it's going to be really nice when it gets done. That is a certainty. Oh, wait. Time out. That's not going to work. Time out. That puts a hole in the roof. I need something else there. I can go squares across. I think. We need something else here, though, because it has to attach. Actually, probably. Is that gonna... well, that might work there. Hold on. Can I do... This is a weird spot. Well, yeah, that might work. Hold on. No, actually, it won't. Okay. Maybe. And then what do I put here then? Well, it's not going to be that. Okay. Does that... No, that's going to leave us a gap. So, let's see here. Actually, can I slap that in there? No, that looks weird. We got to find a better piece. I'm also not confident that that is correct either. So actually, I mean, if we go to this, can we not stick this in the corner here? Like that? It acts like it wants to go there.
Ever wonder what it's like out there beyond the safety of the city? Where the sand shifts and ancient secrets hide beneath the dunes? Well, let me tell you, there's more out there than spice and sand. The Wastelander Chronicles takes us into the life of a scrappy young scavenger girl and her family.
Does
as
that
they
work?
brave war-torn
What does that look like?
battlefields, hunting
Oh.
salvage and other buried secrets. Stay tuned,
Okay,
because
okay.
this is one
We found the
tale
piece.
you don't want to miss.
We're like building Legos here. We just keep trying to need to find the right pieces here.
O'Gary's Imports. O'Gary's Imports.
Okay,
If you want
okay.
it, we have it. And if we don't have it, we'll get it. Join us now as we journey to the blistering sands of Arrakis, where we follow the adventures of the O'Gary clan.
Now
a
that's not gonna
pioneering
work. I know
family
that's
of
not gonna work.
salvage experts as they scour war-torn battlefields and crash sites to discover their next great haul.
Would that work there? Oh, perfect.
Hey
Nice.
there, everyone. Welcome back to the Wastelander Chronicles.
So now I just gotta copy this other side.
And I've got a crazy story for you. It all
So literally
started when
we
my dad
need
announced a surprise salvage mission.
this.
It was just after sunset. Dad has spent all day, as always, mining our storefront and listening to the space traffic controllers
And then we
going about their
go
business on the community. I always tease
that?
Dad and ask how it is he can listen to those encrypted channels, and he just shushes me and tells me to clean my guns. But this
Clean
was the
your
day
guns.
Dad's patience and extra legal
And then we
community
go, what,
receiver
this?
paid off. He overheard a distress call from the Leopoldus, a light freighter carrying machine parts out of Bella to Goose. Now, you might be thinking, Sally, what's so darn exciting about machine parts?
Is that right?
But in the salvage game, we learned that a ship listing machine parts on its cargo manifest could be carrying anything from precision lasgun barrels to cybernetic eyeballs, so it's worth the trip. Of course, Dad's not the best with his numbers, so it was up to Mom to triangulate the coordinates and plot our course to the crash site in the Minor Erg. As always, when we piled into Clovis, our vintage 68 Chome Landmaster, Mom reminded us of the grim dangers waiting for us in the desert.
I'm in
Bandits,
danger.
Slavers, cultists, and of course, the old man of the desert himself, the Great Sandworm. When we finally arrived at the sector our coordinates were within, we hid Clovis under a tarp and moved in on
Alright,
foot.
I gotta get some like
As always,
legit
it was
water
up to
this
me
time.
And my little brother Coda to scout ahead and look for danger. Now, you might be thinking, Sally, that seems like a grown-up job. Why would you and your cute little brother be sent ahead to scout? The truth is, we rely on that cuteness to lull our enemies into a false sense of security. Then,
Wait,
kill
what?
them real good. Coda can separate a man from his jewels in less than 2 seconds. I've seen him do it. But after a whole lot of dust and nothing, we finally came up upon the coordinates marked on our map. And what do you know? The crash ship was nowhere to be seen. Of course, Mom and Dad immediately started
Wait, that's
arguing
not
about it
right.
while the rest of us
Do I
fanned
gotta?
out.
I think I gotta turn
You're an
it.
idiot, Finn O'Gary. Don't you dare blame my calculations on this fiasco. I should have listened to my mother and entered the sisterhood. At least then, I'd be married off to a man of consequence.
There we go.
You wouldn't be married to anything but a mop and bucket. Instead of kids, you'd have hallways to clean. And you know those witches got a lot of hallways.
What do you know about the Bene Gesserit? You don't even know how to...
Bene Gesserit.
I know one thing I'd like to subtract.
Hey, Mom and Dad? Look what Phaedra and Bree just found.
While my parents were bickering, my big sisters, Phaedra and Bree, had uncovered a hatch in the ground, beneath layers of sand and scree. It took some cutting, some prying, and a whole lot of cussing, but my dad finally
whole
got the
lot of
hatch open
cussing.
to reveal a ladder going down.
Okay,
Dad
from
led the
here.
way, his glow cutting through the
Worms are making
darkness
some
as we
noises
descended
over
for
here.
what seemed like an eternity. The smooth ladder shaft was marked with ancient warning signs in a language that Phaedra said was Proto-Galak, whatever that means. Dad said it meant that the place at the bottom of the ladder was a part of the old empire. Finn Jr. said they were around a really, really long time ago and sent their scientists all over the universe to very cool stuff. Dad said finding their old stuff is our family pastime.
The fate of the O'Gary clan has always been tied to remnants of the old empire.
All right, we are
Back on
getting
Hagel or right
close.
here on Arrakis. Look at how we're drawn to one of their facilities without even knowing it was here.
When we finally got to the bottom of the ladder, we found ourselves in a small antechamber. That's when Mom noticed a series of small, almost invisible switches along the wall. With a little bit of trial and error, we activated the mechanism. A screen flickered to
Okay,
life,
I need
displaying a
to
map of
stop
the
for a second
facility.
and look at this.
Dad examined the map and explained that
Okay,
we were in an
that's
auxiliary
not
substation
right.
built to support nearby old Empire ecolabs with technical matters. This was very
So
exciting for
here
Dad
we gotta
because
make a
it meant that there
change.
were even more testing stations out there just waiting for us to find them. But for now, we had this
I
substation.
think
before
I
us. Mom figured out where we
square
were on
out
the map.
this
It
piece.
seems we had entered through an emergency escape tunnel, but when we tried the door leading back to the main area,
Maybe.
it wouldn't open no matter what we tried. Dad began to despair. But
No,
Mom
that's
pressed
actually not
ahead
gonna
and found us
work.
another route back into the complex through a twisty utility duct. But there was a catch. The utility duct was incredibly narrow, too small for any grown-ups
Just
to
think
fit
here for a
through.
second.
This was my moment to shine. With a quick pep talk from my mom and a promise to be careful, I
Oh,
wiggled
this
into the tight space,
this staircase I don't
pushing my
need.
way
This staircase
forward.
is getting removed.
Walls
Duh.
closed in around me,
Ah,
but
crap.
in true O'Gary spirit, I kept my cool, determined to reach the other side. About 30 meters in, I felt a tug on the safety rope tied around my waist. It had reached its limit. I couldn't go any further unless I disconnected it.
Sally, you're at the end of the rope. You want to come back, hun?
I can't turn around here. It's too tight. I'll have to disconnect and keep going.
Are you sure, Sally? That's an awful risk.
Are you sure, Sally?
You won't be able to help if anything goes wrong.
You didn't raise me to be a coward. What does Dad always say that Owen O'Gary is for?
Is it obnoxious?
I thought it was obstinate.
Okay.
No, you sillies.
So,
It's audacious.
I'm not sure
I'll
how
be
this
fine.
is gonna work
Just
just
keep a
yet.
lookout
Let's
for
try
trouble.
this.
I unhooked the safety rope and kept pushing forward, fingers crossed that the passage would lead somewhere. The angle of the duct meant there's no turning back. If it was a dead end, I was surely a goner. But hey, what's an adventure without a little risk? I think I can see something up ahead. It's an access hatch. Here's hoping I can open it from
Ooh,
inside.
crap. Well, what did I have on this
I
corner
made it.
over here?
The access hatch opened onto a huge chamber, lit by a soft, eerie glow. It was a
Okay.
real treasure trove of ancient technology, preserved perfectly through the ages. I had found the mother lode. After marveling at my discovery
Perfect.
for a spell, I managed to
Ah,
backtrack
okay,
to the
so-
escape tunnel
oh, no,
where
that's
my
not gonna
family
work,
was
is it?
waiting. Now I understood
Okay,
why we were
can
never
I
able to
do
open that
this?
door. It was blocked by an ancient power loader. Fortunately,
Okay, we
the
gotta do
control fob
something
was still in place,
over
so
here.
I was able to move that great
Question
beast
is
away from the door.
what?
Honey, are you okay?
I'm fine, Mom.
Where are you going, Finn? Our daughter almost died, and you're more interested
Can I
in
do
She seems fine to me.
this?
More than fine, in fact. She's spectacular.
our daughter or the power loader?
So how do I seal that up if that's what I do?
Work loader. The last exosuit to come off the Venhold assembly
That
line
doesn't seem
before the
right.
company
I don't
was
think that's the
split up
right
into
option.
Combined Mercantile and the Fold Space Shipping Company.
Do you mean...
Yep. The predecessors to CHOAM and the Spacing Guild.
Wow.
After the excitement died down, we carefully extracted as much as we could carry,
Let's
making sure to document everything for later study. It was our most successful
I guess the first thing I can
expedition
do
yet.
is remove
Back
these
in our shop,
stairs.
we spent days cataloging and cleaning our finds, preparing them for sale. And that's where you come in, dear listeners.
That's right, Sally. At O'Gary's
That's
Imports,
right,
it's
Timmy.
our Old Empire extravaganza. And you won't believe our prices. We have SD converters. We have anti-induction modules. We have cobalt-tipped frams. We have
I could do
articulated
just
John doors for men
squares.
and women. Come find us on the Agora Concourse of the
Ooh,
Grand Souk in Arakeen.
would that work?
Because at O'Gary's
I don't think that would
Imports,
work
if
all the
you
way
want it,
across,
we
though.
have it. And if we don't have it, we'll get it.
Oh, I could do
Thanks,
that.
Dad. Until next time, this is your faithful Badland Scout, Sally O'Gary, signing off and reminding you to always check your six. And come back next time for another episode of the
Okay, cool.
Wastelander
I think
Chronicles.
we've done it. Chat, I think we've done it. We gotta get some lighting in here, but other than that... Oh, I didn't build this wall yet, which is fine. Eventually, this part of the roof might actually get destroyed. Because, again, my intention is this room right here is going to be where the Omnithopper is. But I don't have, like, the force field tech yet, so... Basically, this will all get tore out, and I'll have, like, a force field. And then you can, like, land in the helicopter. But for now, this looks pretty good. Looks like it's all sealed up properly. I wonder, can I do something with, let's see here. Special. So what is this stuff here? Railings. Railing gate. Incline railing. Connect to surface. Oh yeah, I can like build like a stair. Oh, that's that's not how I thought that was gonna work. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's kind of cool. That's cool. You can do your own, like, custom railings. That's neat. Problem is, we got some sand in the house. But I guess that's, it's gonna happen. That's why that's the garage. Alright, over here will be my crafting area. So, let's see if we can start getting this organized a little bit here. Oh, we gotta get some lighting up too, but I need to get some blood going. So I can, make my own blood. Well, let's go ahead and move.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Let's go ahead and move you. Alright, we're gonna just put you right about there. Eventually, we're gonna need a second one of those. Alright, let's put all of my boxes. We'll put all the boxes over here, along this wall for now. So, there's box 1. Here's box 2. Okay. All right. Let's go in here. Let's go to we got small storage. Utilities. All. Where is my blood purifier? Here it is. All right. We're going to start right there for you. All right, let's get that baby pumping. That was my big thing, is I need to be able to access water from here. And so now that I can kind of do that a little bit, I feel better. I want to see if I can fix this ramp right here. Actually, let's start with this. Let's go to demolish. So what kind of other ramps do I have here? Wish there was a way that I could, like... Hold on. Adjust height. Doesn't seem to really work that well. That's a half ramp inwards corner. Stairs. Which one was I using before? I think it was that. That's just ramp. Okay, I think that is gonna be better. Even though it doesn't look nearly as nice. I'm dying of thirst yet again. Man, my windows are like so screwed up, it's really hard to see what the heck is going on in here. I should have put a different door on this. I guess it's fine. Well, I say that and now I'm like, let's do a different door. Boom. I'm assuming I probably have to remove this one that I've got, right? Outer face. Okay, there we go. That's actually a fairly large garage. It's probably a little bit too big. All right, let's add some lighting, and then we might have to wrap up the stream, chat. It's getting about that time. Okay. I think I was mostly using these lights before, and these lights are fine. Cannot be placed in this angle. Really? What are you talking about? Huh. Okay.
A song of two homes. I remember the spice-scented air and shadows cast by twin moons. Fleeting light.
Twin
Dust
suns.
devils dancing on the dunes. Gold on gold, a wind that whispers throughout empty nights. To rustle and caress the sand, the landscape shifts and sighs. Rises up and forms anew, sings a song to me. And I see our footprints, swallowed by the sandy sea. I recall the mist of morning tides and the scent of salt upon the breeze. Gentle and
Before I
soothing,
get too crazy, I want to make sure I get some
waves
lights outside as well.
the deep and restless seas.
Oh no,
Blue
what am I
upon
running
gray.
out of? Metal?
The ceaseless call of seabirds out among the
I
cliffs.
ran myself out of metal?
The salt waves fall and rise, born now and dying. Salt tears sting my eyes.
Well, holy
How
cow.
long ago it seems. And I know
Of
that our
all the
gardens
things to run out
blossom
of,
only
metal.
in my dreams.
Okay. So this first box is resources. Second box will be like parts. Oh, this box is also full. Hold on, take all. Okay, so this will be like yeah, anything that would be considered like a part. Let's see. Like that's a part. That's a part. This is a part. Let's go back over to this box here. So that is copper ingots. That is metal. That's iron ore. That is aluminum. That's copper ore. Iron ingots. Okay, I actually need... I don't know if I can build any more boxes. Guess containers aren't under that. Ooh, can I even make any containers? No, because I need metal. All right. Made some good progress tonight. Got this built, finally. We gotta go find some metal. How much water do I have, though? I have no water on me, except for what I've got in my suit. Actually, there's might be some metal. What do I have like right up here? Not that I need that much. That's a fuel cell. We should come over here and check on Genobi. Let me in. I should check permissions on mine. It's like Genobi's been going crazy too.
It's going to be another hot one today, folks. It's already 70 degrees Celsius in the shade, and the day's just started. All we can do is put one foot in
Oh, he
front
did
of
like
the other and face what comes with honor and determination. This is Tolliver Cam from the heart of Arakeen, guiding you through your day.
It's got like a little open area back there. Yeah, my issue with this area at the moment is that I don't know it. Like in the other location, like I knew where all the farming spots were, and here I don't know anything. Look at that bigger ship over there. I think I have decided that I don't like this radio. I think I'd rather have just the regular Dune music playing here. But yeah, when I stream this on Wednesday, we might be able to do some quests finally. Well, no, I gotta still transfer some stuff from the other base. Probably need to make a couple more trips. There's some stuff laying over here. I'll take that. Don't worry, I'll just clean the desert of all these things. At least that resource is going to be really easy to get. Like, we're surrounded by that resource. Ah, here's a camp over here. Shall we get us into some trouble? Dude's got a shield. All right. Well, damn. That sucks. See, this is my other problem. I think I'm under-geared for this area.
Eyes on target. Shield on. Eyes on hostile. Shields up.
Those guys wrecked me.
By the way, do you like the special look of my speeder bike?
Is that like a rank 2 or something like that?
It's Tradi's skin.
Oh, okay. get back to base. No, I don't have that much experience fighting shielded guys, and fighting two at the same time was kind of rough. I think what I should have done there is you gotta parry them. Alright, let's get some lighting on the outside of my house here. Center that right above the door there. Go. We are a well-lit establishment over here. Dang it, did I just run out of whatever resource again? Dang it, I did. Well, I got some of the lights up. Actually, what I need to do is go back to the other zone and finish, like, the board quest over there that I haven't finished. That's what I really, really need. I think. Alright, see you later, Agent Iron Spider. Okay, yeah, I think I am about done as well. We're very close to having this place done. Also, I'm overdue on my taxes by 4,000 apparently. I don't even have that much money, I don't think, anymore. Also, how did it get to 4,000? It was like 200 yesterday. How does that work? Yeah, how much money do I have? Oh, I have like exactly enough money to pay. I'm gonna have to go grind some cash or something. Up here somewhere, I need to build like a bedroom or something. Like this over here might be like a bedroom. Yeah. Cool stuff. All right, everybody. Yeah, I think with that, we will wrap it up right there for tonight. Tomorrow we're back into Roadcraft. And then Wednesday this game, Thursday Roadcraft, Friday this game. And then I think maybe this weekend is nothing but Dune. Unless we're playing WoW on Saturday. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, with that, big thanks to everybody who came out. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. So, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you next time. So, have a good night, and we'll see you then. Bye.